Hello and welcome back to Butcher That Model. Let's have a look at the £25 40k starter set First Strike. It's not a very big box compared to the others. It's very deep, very well packed. Right, so let's open it up and have a look at what we're going to get for our £25. Oop. Turn that way up and it won't all fall out. Right then, we are going to get quite a lot actually for the money. Standard bases and 2 forces. Space Marines, where you're going to, you're only 6. You're only going to get 6 Space Marines, 3 Plague Marines and 10 Poxwalkers. So you're going to get 15 miniatures. You're also going to get a pair of dice, well, not more than a pair, 6 dice. Data cards. These are absolutely brilliant. You didn't get these, you don't get these in the No Fear box set. What these are, these save you having to carry your codex with you when you go into either your local Warhammer store to have a game down there or to your mate's house. You just need these. Instead of having to rummage through your codex for all your data, there's some little cards already. Absolutely brilliant idea. Now the way the game's played is it's done on, they've now got a new way of doing it. There's 2 ways now. The old way, which was points. Each miniature is worth X amount of points. And you'd say to your mate or somebody that, you know, you arrange a game down at the works at Warhammer, and it'd be, well, pay a 1,000 point game. So you've added your points up to 1,000 points. You can also do it in what they call power now. So a squad of intercessors is 4 power. So you could say to your mate, well, we'll play a 25 power point game. And then it's a way of balancing your games with your friends or whoever you're playing with. So these cards are absolutely brilliant. They tell you all your movement, your weapon save, your ballistic skills. You know, absolutely great. All your ranges of your weapons. Absolutely brilliant. So much easier than carrying your codex with you and trying to rifle through a huge book trying to find the relevant bit of information. You're going to get a playing mat. They're all okay. They're all right. They're quite robust actually, and they open up to a fair old size. You're going to get your assembly guide. Now these new guides are brilliant. New assembly instructions. They're all colour coordinated. You can't go wrong now with these. Absolutely fantastic. And the push fit is really well engineered as well. You don't need glue. I, as always, prefer to glue and paint mine. You don't need to. You don't have to if you don't want to. But that's what I've always said. You paid your money for it. It's up to you to do whatever you want with it. You're going to get a ruler. Only 6-inch one of this one. You're going to get the core rules. Now this is actually a nice addition. It's just basically the rules how to play the game. And there's that picture that I absolutely love again. I think it's awesome. The Space Marine and Plague Marine merged together. Absolutely brilliant. The core rules tells you your movement phase, psychic phase, shooting phase, charge phase, your fight phase and your morale phase. It's basically everything you need to know to get started, to get playing. And they've also made it even easier. You've got to read this first, but book that says read this first. What this is this goes into all the lore and the history, the galaxy and all that it's all set in. Tells you a bit about Space Marines, different chapters, about the Death Guard. Absolutely brilliant. It goes on to the painting system, how to paint them, Absolutely amazing little booklet. It's great. Very well done book. And then you also get missions. Now the missions are set out aimed at people that have never ever played before. They're very simple little games. This one you're using 3 intercessors and 6 poxwalkers. And as you play through it, follow the stages, it's teaching you the rules of the game as you go, as you're playing. Absolutely brilliant. It's good fun. Now, I've got an 11-year-old son who's autistic. And getting Tommy to sit down and spend half an hour, even 15 minutes doing something can sometimes be hard work. I used to paint and play Warhammer a long time ago, and I thought, well, let's try Tommy. Let's try Tommy with some miniatures. And a good friend of ours, Mr. Foxwolf himself, and the Modern Maker's Boom Hook, and he models live stream on Monday night, and also his Sunday show on Warhammer Sunday, quickly enough, on the YouTube. Join in. Go and watch it next Sunday. Join in the chat with us all. We have a laugh and a joke and that. And we watch Fox painting some whatever he's doing this week. It's worth having a look at. There's so much information on the YouTube about how to paint. It's absolutely amazing. Not just my channel, Fox's channel. There's Warhammer TV with Duncan and Peachy, who are absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. You can never stop learning. Just check out the YouTubes. Absolutely amazing. So the £25, £25 box set, £12.50 each. If you and your mate are playing from school, save up your pocket money together. That's the container thing. It's quite a clever idea inside of the box. Now, if you have a look at some of the miniatures, box walkers. There's one from the No Fear box set. A bit of a doctor going on. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. They're all pins and holes, so they literally push fit together. You can glue them. I prefer to glue mine. But the detail is incredible. And Citadel paints are just so easy to use. You're putting down your undercoat, then you're putting down a base coat, then you're adding a wash, and then you're doing your layers on top of that, and your details, and you can produce some amazing results. And what's nice about these is the detail is so crisp. It's absolutely fantastic. You can't go wrong. Plague Marines. Plague Marines are great fun to paint. There's wobbly bits and tentacles and bits of guts hanging out and maggots, and you'll have great fun painting these. And then your Space Marines. Now you can paint Space Marines whatever colour you like. You can make up your own chapter, make up your own colour scheme. You don't have to stick to the 1,000 chapters that are already readily available. Like your, your Ultramarines, your Space Wolves, your Blood Angels, your Iron Fists. There are so many. Have a look online. Go online and just type in Space Marine chapters. There are some beautiful colour schemes. Harlequins, just all sorts of different colour schemes. Thousand Suns, the White Scars. The White Scars are nice, but the white is notoriously hard to paint. But for your first attempt, don't try and do White Scars. Stick to something nice and simple like Ultramarines or Space Wolves, and you won't go far wrong. And then later on, think, oh, do you know what? I might try and do a chapter that's my own making. Tommy decided he was going to do his own chapter. He hasn't even named them yet, but they're just a grey colour with gold trim. He chose his colour scheme himself. There's nothing to stop you doing exactly the same, and then making up your own name for your own chapter. Because at the end of the day, it's a Space Marine. The basic rules apply to them all. So the tactics, when you start getting into like Space Wars and things like that, they have different tactics to Ultramarines. But when you're first starting into the game, stick to the basic core Space Marine rules and you won't go wrong. So that's what you're going to get for £25. You're going to get lots of plastic to play with and paint, all the bases, you're going to get rules, playing mat, your painting guide. Is it worth 25 quid? Of course it is. You'd be daft not to, especially if it's your first time getting into the game, you want to try it. It's the cheapest way of doing it. You know, £12.50 each for you and your mate to have a go. What have you got to lose? Come and join us. Get yourself down to Warhammer. Go in the shop. Speak to the guys in the shop. They're an absolute font of knowledge, and they are extremely, extremely helpful guys, because and girls, the people that work there are passionate about the game. They may come across that, oh, they're giving me the hard sell. They're not. They're just as enthusiastic as I am, and hopefully you will be once you have a crack at it. So what we're going to do next, we're going to do something big. We're going to paint something big. We're going to build and paint something next, and then after that we'll have a look at some Age of Sigmar stuff like the Storm Strike, the £25 box set, the Tempest of Souls, which is a £50 box set. We'll do things like that. We'll have a look at them as well. We'll do inbox reviews of them, and then we'll paint some of those as well. So stick around, click like and subscribe, a little bell icon, then you'll get notifications when the next video goes up, and join me as we journey through the world of the Warhammers. And don't forget, there was a time machine. Where's the clicky bit? I found I've lost a clicky bit. Oh, there it is. See you later.